Hello all of you. In last video, we learned that programming means giving instructions to a computer, right? But here is the next question. How do we actually give those instructions? We all know that computer is a machine and that understands only binary system. We can't just talk to a computer like we talk to a friend in normal way. We as a human also need some language for communication, for interaction and to get understand each other, right? So computers also require that language and that is nothing but programming language. But here is the interesting part that we are going to uncover today. Like, why do we have so many of programming languages? Why can't we have just single one and can solve all of the world's problems using only that language? So let's start and let's assume that we want to do something very simple. We just want to add two numbers and we could write it using different languages as you can see here: Java, Python, C++, JavaScript, Go language, C#, .NET and all above. The task is the same, but the code can look completely different as per the language. So here is the question. Why didn't programmers just create one language and stop there? So a programming language is simply a way for us to write instructions for a computer so that computer will understand what exactly to do. Think about human languages. We can say the same thing in English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, French, Japanese. The words get changed, but the idea, it can remain the same. It will never get changed. So this is how programming languages also work. Java, Python, C++ and JavaScript have different rules and syntax, but their purpose is the same, and that is tell the computer what exactly to do. That's it. So we are now moving ahead with why do we have so many languages? Why not one only? Because different problems have different requirements, and as per the problem, we need to choose between those languages. We can use Java when we want to solve some enterprise or large scale softwares. We can use Python, which is very popular for AI, data science and automation. We can have JavaScript that powers much of the interactive web. And we can have C and C++. They are known for performance and optimization and systems programming. So depending on our problem, we have right to choose language and solve the problem. And here's the important part. You don't need to learn every language. You just need to understand programming logic. And that is the basic level thing that every beginner should understand. So let's prove this. Our goal is what? We want to just add two numbers in Java, Python and C++ and many more languages, right? So the syntax looks different, but what are we actually doing? Just tell me. We are taking two numbers first. We are doing addition operation and then at the last step, we are showing result, right? So the syntax may get changed and it must change, but the logic never. And that's one of the biggest lessons for a beginner. Like, we don't need to focus only on memorizing code and mastering languages. We first need to understand what the code is actually trying to accomplish, how the code's workflow is going inside the system. And if we understand this thing, we are able to write any of the programming language and use it. So here is a question for all of you. Tell me in the comment section, if Java and Python looks different, can they still solve the same problems? Tell me in the comment sections, please. So this is how we have covered what do you mean by programming language, how can we have different languages and how can we use them, right? But let's suppose you write code in Java or Python, right? How does the computer actually understand it? Does it read your code directly or does something translate it first? That's what we will discover next. So in the next video, we are going to see compiler versus interpreter. If this video found you helpful, make sure to like the video, share this video with your friends, subscribe to CodePaath. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep coding. Thank you all of you.